The food I eat would surprise the viewers because I don't try to eat super healthy. Hi, my name is Marissa Snee, and I'm a Division I soccer player at the University of Richmond. For breakfast, I like to have 2 eggs with a side of breakfast potatoes. I also like to have some fruit in the morning, whether it's strawberries or watermelon, and then sometimes I'll even have a waffle or even a bagel. For lunch, I usually like to have chicken or steak tacos with a vegetable on the side. For dinner, I'm a big pasta fan, so I like to have pasta with sun-dried tomatoes, broccoli, and grilled chicken. When preparing my meals, I like to center it around a staple protein and carb, and then I like to switch up the vegetables I have each day. Before I was an athlete, I honestly ate a lot of the same things I do now. I'm a pretty picky eater, so I'm totally okay with eating the same thing for every single meal, every single day of the week. It's not a huge deal to me, so I kind of still eat the same. The food I eat would surprise the viewers because I don't try to eat super healthy. I also like to balance like what I like to eat. I'm a big snack person, so I snack throughout the day. I have Tostitos chips. I also have a sweet treat every night, so whether that's like ice cream, a brownie, cookies, or some nights it's fruit and popcorn. I eat healthy by cooking a lot of my own meals. I know exactly what's going into what I'm eating, and I also try to eat a full meal when I do eat instead of just snacking throughout the day. So I make sure I get protein, carbs, and vegetables in every single meal that I do have. I learned what healthy is in high school. I took a few wellness classes, and then in college I took a few wellness classes as well. So you kind of learn the basics of what healthy means. I also am on the side of TikTok where I get a lot of food videos and people going into grocery stores telling you what you should and shouldn't have. So purchasing items that have the fewest amount of ingredients are typically healthier. So yeah, kind of a balance of school, social media, and also we have a team nutritionist that kind of guides us into what we should be eating as athletes and what is categorized as healthy. My biggest challenge when it comes to eating healthy is I just love sweet treats. Like I love chocolate chip cookies. I like to call myself a chocolate chip cookie enthusiast. I also love ice cream. So those are 2 items I won't give up, and I just have to learn how to eat them more in moderation. But I like to integrate sweet treats into my daily life, and that's just what it is. So it definitely inhibits me from being healthier. I do read ingredient labels when I go to stores. I'm allergic to peanuts and tree nuts, so I like to make sure the foods that I'm purchasing do not include those ingredients. I also cook for my teammates, some who are celiac and gluten-free, so I like to make sure that when I'm cooking for them, I'm not buying anything that could possibly harm them in any way. So I bought this pasta at an Italian market. On the back, you can see the ingredients for each pasta. It's just durum flour, water, durum flour, spinach, water, durum flour, tomato, water. So only 2 to 3 ingredients for each pasta color. I like that because there's no preservatives in it or anything I can't pronounce. Foods that I don't care if they're healthy or not is definitely chocolate ice cream. I love to do chocolate ice cream. This is gonna sound so unhealthy, but chocolate ice cream, particularly from Turkey Hill, with mini marshmallows on top, chocolate syrup, rainbow sprinkles. That's my go-to ice cream when I have it at home. Really not good for you, but it's definitely one of my splurge foods that I don't care whether it's healthy or not. I love to have it when I'm in the mood for ice cream. I also love chocolate chip cookies, so Toll House chocolate chip cookies, Insomnia cookies. Anything chocolate I'm really into. So those would definitely be my 2 splurge foods. I don't care if they're healthy or not. I'm gonna eat them. Some foods I eat that I just eat because they're healthy and I don't love the taste of are definitely some vegetables. Asparagus, I don't love asparagus, but I'll eat it on occasion. Brussels sprouts, I don't love the taste of Brussels sprouts all the time, but I'll eat it when I have to. Honestly, that's about it. I feel like a lot of the things that I do eat, I eat them because I like the taste of them. And I do typically like the taste of a lot of vegetables and fruits and things of that nature. So I'm pretty good about it. My go-to product and item when it comes to balancing taste and health has to be a protein bar that just tastes like a treat. So something that's cookie dough flavored or chocolate chip that I can grab and go, that's quick for in between classes, on the way to practice, right after practice. If I have another class after and I can't make a meal, I've got to go protein bar. A few tips I have for people that are trying to eat healthier are find healthier swaps for foods you actually enjoy. Don't just eat bland because you feel like that's healthier. If you love sweets, try protein-packed protein bars or Greek yogurt with honey. Make it realistic and something you'll actually eat and enjoy. Not everything healthy has to be disgusting. A few of my healthy food swaps are using bubbled water instead of soda or just really high sugar sodas. And I also like to use air popped popcorn instead of chips that aren't maybe as good for you. Also Greek yogurt and fruit instead of a super sugary sweet treat, which is hard for me at times. And I also like to use rice cakes instead of whole wheat toast and bread. A few of my tips for eating healthy, but also eating healthy on a budget, is buying in bulk. You can buy oats, rice, frozen veggies, all in bulk and for quite cheap. I also try to meal prep. I like to prepare my meals for the week. I like to cook maybe a few dinners throughout the week and then use that for my lunches and dinners for the next few days. It saves a lot more money than eating out. And I also like to choose versatile ingredients when I do go to the grocery store. Eggs, frozen fruits, things that can be used in multiple meals. And I also do try to shop store brands because they're typically cheaper than other brands and always look for sales. The most powerful food that I know, I'd have to say eggs. They're cheap. Well, maybe not anymore, but it used to be cheap, easy to cook, and they're packed with protein and they're super versatile. You can have them for breakfast, you can have them in lunch, you can have them in dinner. I think eggs are the most powerful food. Being consistent in my routine makes me feel the healthiest in my life, whether it's sleeping enough, hydrating, eating full meals, and just moving every day. Moving every day doesn't mean a full workout, or I'm going to the gym, or I'm going on a run. I can walk, and it's just, I feel like the best version of myself. Some advice I wish I had gotten about being healthy is it's not about always being perfect. It's about making small choices that work for your lifestyle. Being healthy is not always cutting everything bad out of what you're eating or your bad habits. It's just about making better swaps and just being attentive to what you think your body needs.